Hello, pips. Right, so yeah, back into War Thunder, and as you can see, I'm deadly serious as normal. Hello, Frush. Welcome back, welcome back. Just trying to get down to some music. There we go. That'll do. But yeah, logged into War Thunder. Oh. To be greeted with this survey thing. So I thought I'd share with you, what I've entered into it. Because, I know that Gaijin listen in. No. Well, no, they don't. But it may, give you guys some ideas to maybe do the survey yourself and also put across your point of view. Because they're giving you the chance to do it. I mean, they'll probably ignore most of it anyway, but at the end of the day, you've got the opportunity to say something. So, do so. I mean, obviously I add in sarcasm a fair bit, but that's just pure honesty about what they need to do to actually fix this goddamn game. And wow, yeah, actually, let me just submit that. Thank you. No. It would definitely help us to improve the game, I'm sure it will, if you actually pay attention to it. But yeah, what I would point out is that we're on day 3 of the patch today. 61,000 players online, that's it. That's actually less than what it was pre-patch. And it's going down. Oh. 39 players just quit. Yeah. That doesn't bode well, if I'm completely honest, and I'm not surprised, because Gaijin really have screwed the pooch, I should say, with regards to this patch, and what they've done to it. Yeah. I just want to point this out, because that guy did actually mention something there that was quite interesting. With regards to the Striker, and that's that the missiles perform differently compared to the Swingfire, which is interesting because they fired the same missile. At least I think that's what he said. Let's do a quick test drive and have a look, shall we? So, Swingfire, I've already got this, so I know roughly what its handles like. I can do a test drive with the Striker as well, which is what I'm going to do. Right, so, there we go. Good old Swingfire. Drunken Swingfire. Let's see. So, T55, T10M. Is it that the MBT? No, it's the T64. Oh, no, put that in there now. Right, so. Actually, I'll do it on that, because that way it's a distant shot. We can hopefully see if it's waving around a lot, right? Oh, so much for your composite armor from my friend. And didn't really notice anything the matter with it there. The road. Okay. So now let's have a look at the Striker, see if it's actually any different. I'm going to be very interested to see if it is. If it is different, then yeah, Gaijin. And no, that pixelated camo on the back of the missile launcher. Well, the patch isn't rush comrade. It's not really, honest. Mine's really Gaijined. Okay, so now we want to see if this performs any different as far as the missile goes. So we have fired the first one off over there. A slightly different trajectory. Oh, rib. Oh, so much for your composite armor, my friend. There we go. Oh. I think I know what he means. He's not on about the actual maneuverability of the missile. He's on about the launch trajectory of it. And apparently they fixed the reloading issue as well. Wow. Maybe. Is it going to reload? It works! Oh my god! It's amazing. Gaijin have done something. Did I not kill this thing already? Oh, it's teeth in him. Teeth in him take about 380 gems, I think, or more. Or 2. So yeah, I assume that they are actually performing at the same speed. Now it might tell me in the hangar. Can't be 100% certain because this is Warthened. But I will have a look. But yeah, I know what he's on about now though. Basically, with the Swingfire, the missiles are launched off at a steeper angle, which means they dip down further. I've had issues with that in the past with regards to the Swingfire, and we'll probably still have issues with it in the future. But with regards to the actual missile performance, I think they're going to be the same. At least I hope they are. Otherwise, this is another Gaijined vehicle. 185 meters per second, and so they've got the same name, but they're different missiles. So if I look at that again, it says Swingfire there, and this one it says BAE Swingfire. That stands for British Aerospace Industries, which is just the manufacturer. Now, I'm gonna have to check this, but I think BAE are just the only manufacturer of Swingfires. Let's have a look, shall we? Right. So let's have a look. Yeah, there's something a bit odd going on here. Let me just go back and have a look at this again. Yeah, this is Gaijin being Gaijin, I think. Right. Just going on what I just found straight on Wikipedia. The missile weight is 27 kilograms. for a start. Secondly, the speed is quoted as being 185 meters per second. Maximum range is 4 kilometers. And the warhead is a 7 kilogram heat round, not a 3.47 kilogram warhead. Right, what else? Oh, yeah, here's something else. Penetration for the Swingfire is 800 millimeters against RHA. That is basically steel, and that would be at a 90-degree angle, like flat on. That's 300 millimeters more than what it's saying in game. Okay, now, from what I can tell, the missile was developed by Fury Engineering Limited and British Aircraft Corporation, basically British Aerospace. That's British Aircraft Corporation, I believe. And it is the same missile. It should be the same missile, but for some reason Gaijin have made the Striker's missile, was it 100 meters per second faster or 50? Sorry, it's 65 meters per second faster. Still weighs the same, so it's exactly the same penetration and same explosive equivalent in it. Penetration values are wrong, explosive equivalent is wrong, speed is wrong, weight is wrong, and the range is wrong as well. Because it's the same missile, it should have the same firing range. Well played, Gaijin. Well played. I think that deserves a round of applause even. A slow round of applause for Gaijin. Well played. Yeah. Why does that not surprise you? Well, let's have a look, shall we? I'm just now wondering if it's going to be the same thing for this. When I say this, I mean the Schiller. That, 223 meters per second, 28 kilogram weight, 3 kilometer range. 223 meters per second, remember that. Right, so that's actually the same. Penetration values the same, maybe? I think that's about the same. Wait, that was 431, wasn't it? Yeah. That's the same. That's not been balanced, maybe. How does it compare with other ATGMs? Well, the Swingfire... Well, I mean, other ATGMs and so on. It depends on which nation you're on about. Because there are different ATGMs, obviously, and they all perform differently. As far as real-life characteristics goes... Let me think. It should be one of the most potent in game, I think. As far as, you know, penetration and so on goes. I think it is actually not too bad. I think the only one that's better than it, maybe, is the... I mean, for penetration. And it could be just the Rakuten Panzer 2 hot, I think. 800mm. See, that gets 800mm penetration, but the Swingfire doesn't. And that's more cancerous, in my opinion, than the Swingfire. Could anyone see a bit of a problem here? With balancing, maybe? I mean, if the Swingfire's missile was better, i.e. it did 250 meters per second like the Striker's missile does, apparently, and did have the same level of penetration, but that it should have, 800 millimeters, that is, not 500 millimeters, then it would be far more effective. It would be more like the Racking Airplanes Too Hot. But since it's not, you can't really compare it. Let's have a look at the commie filth thrower thing. 224 meters a second, 500 millimeters of penetration. Maybe that's the reason why. Because Russia's got 500 millimeters of penetration. Because Russia's missile can only do 500 millimeters of penetration, then the British can only do 500 millimeters of penetration. At a guess. Because it's not fair. 400 mil for that. I mean, I could be mistaken. No, it's 500 mil sea champ. See, only the Germans get it. On the Racking Airplanes Too Hot, apparently, because reasons. $600 mil and 600 mil for that as well. Yeah. German bias detected. Oh dear. Poor Gaijin. If it's not Russian bias, it's German bias. They can't win. They really can't. Oh. Well, yeah. So, we've got... I still can't believe I just came across that and was like, yeah. They're the same missiles, but they're different. Yeah. I mean, really. It says right there, BAE Swingfire. There was only one Swingfire. And for some insane reason, Gaijin have decided to make them different. I'm guessing maybe the developer didn't get his vodka quota for the week when he did that. I'm not sure. You know, I've not read the memos going around in Gaijin's HQ, but it could be that, you know, vodka. Sorry, what's it called? Alcohol withdrawal is a bad thing, and Russians running it apparently. So, yeah. So, as far as this goes. As we said earlier on, basically, you can throw historical accuracy out the window, because this is War Thunder. Where fiction becomes reality. And history is thrown out the window.